everyone. Let us start with chapter 5, that is Morphology of Flowering Plants part 3. In that we will see about placentation. Placentation is the arrangement of ovules within the ovary. Its types are marginal, axile, parietal, basal and central or free central. Marginal ovules are on the ridge. For example, P, that is the ovules are arranged on the margin. For example, in this case you can see the ovules will be arranged on the margin in the pod. Then in case of axile, placenta is axial, ovary is multilocular, that is many chambered. For example, China rose, tomato and lemon. So here ovary will be multilocular. In case of tomato, you can see it is multilocular and ovules will be present over here on the placenta. Then in parietal, ovules develop on the inner wall of the ovary or on peripheral part. Ovary is one chambered but have false septum, so appears two. For example, mustard and argemum. So ovules are present on the peripheral. Then in case of basal, placenta develop at the base of the ovary and single ovule is present. For example, marigold and sunflower. So single ovule will be present at the base. Then central or free central, ovules on the central axis are present and septa are absent. For example, dianthus and primrose. So here septa are absent and ovules will be in the center. Dianthus, that is in Gujarati it is called as kotho. So placentation is the arrangement of the ovules within the ovary. Now let us see about the fruit. Now fruit is a mature or ripened ovary which develops after fertilization, that is called as fruit. Now parthenocarpic fruit, that is the fruit that develops without fertilization, they are called as parthenocarpic fruit. Now fruit, it is having walls and the seeds. The walls are called as pericarp. It can be dry or fleshy. Pericarp can be mesocarp. Pericarp can be epicarp, mesocarp or endocarp. Epicarp is the outermost one, mesocarp middle one and endocarp is the innermost layer. Now in case of mango and coconut, the fruit is called as drupe. It develops from the monocarpillary, that is single carpel, and ovary is superior and it is one seeded. So in case of mango, the epicarp is thin, outermost layer, mesocarp is fleshy, that is the pulp part that we eat, and endocarp, it is stony and hard. In case of coconut, mesocarp is fibrous and the white part is edible. Then the seed. After fertilization, ovules develop into the seed. Seed will be having seed coat and an embryo. So the plant can be classified into dicot plant or monocot plant depending upon the cotyledon that is present. So in case of dicot, two cotyledon will be present. In case of monocot, a single cotyledon will be present. So seed will be having a seed coat and a cotyledon, this one. So seed coat will be present and the cotyledons will be present. So in case of dicot, it is two cotyledon will be present. Example, gram, P and B. In case of monocot, only single cotyledon is present here. This one is single one, this one will be two cotyledon will be present. Then dicot seed. Dicot seed, that is, it is having two walls outermost, that is testa and tegment. So here you can see two walls are present, that is testa and tegment, which are called as seed coats. Then there is a scar present over here, and that scar will be having micropyle, which is a small pore, and a hilum, that is a scar with which it gets attached to the fruit here. Such scar is present. And embryo part, the embryo, it will be having embryonal axis, and in that embryonal axis pimule will be present and radicle will be present. So radicle will give rise to the shoot system and pimule will give rise, radicle will be giving rise to root system and pimule will be giving rise to the shoot system. And this embryo part will be having, the cotyledons will be having the reserved food material, so it is fleshy here. So that is in case of dicot seed here. This one, it is a dicot seed, two cotyledons are present. Then mature seeds, endosperm is not present, so it is called as non-endospermic seed. So examples of non-endospermic seeds are gram, pea and bean. That is, endosperm is used up during the development. Then castor seed, it is the exceptional case. Endosperm is formed by the double fertilization, so it stores the food, so it is called as endospermic seed. Now in case of monocotyledon seed, it is endospermic. In this, exception is orchid, it is non-endospermic seed. Example is maize. So in case of maize, seed coat and fruit wall will be present, which is membranous and it is fused together. So here you can see it is membranous and it will be fused together in case of maize. This one. So fruit wall and seed coat are fused together and it is membranous. So this one is single cotyledon. Then below it is having aleurone layer, which is proteinaceous in nature, and then endosperm is present, which will be having reserved food material. The lower part, it is called as the embryo. So here this lower part is called as embryo. It is shield shaped structure and it is called as cutellum. Now in this, it will be having a radicle and a plumule. Radicle is covered by coleorhiza and plumule is covered by coleoptile. So in case of maize, it is single cotyledon and here the embryo is present over here, and this one is the endosperm part. Then let us see about the description of a typical flowering plant, how to describe it. So for that, the following point should be seen, that is habitat, where it is found, vegetative characters, whether it is trees, shrubs or herbs, what type of root, stem and leaves are present, its floral characteristic, its floral diagram, its floral formula. So to describe the floral formula, different symbols are used. For example, BR, it is used for bracteate. So the reduced leaf, it is present below the flower, then it is called as bracteate flower. For example, in this case, this is the reduced leaf, so it is called as bracteate flower. So this flower is called as butterfly pea flower. This flower is called as butterfly pea flower. K for calyx, C for corolla, P for perianth, and A for androecium, and G for gynoecium. Now here, if gynoecium, if we draw the line below the alphabet G, then it is superior ovary, and if we draw the line above the alphabet G, then it is in the ovary will be inferior. So if the line is below the alphabet G, it is the ovary will be superior, and if the line is above G, alphabet G, then it is inferior ovary. Then for male, this symbol is for female, and this symbol is for bisexual plant. And if this symbol is used, then it is called as actinomorphic flower. That is, we can divide the flower into two equal half from the radial plane. While this symbol is used, then it is called as zygomorphic. That is, the flower can be divided only in one vertical plane into two equal half. That is in this case. So this one is zygomorphic, while here the Dhatura flower is actinomorphic. Now let us see other symbol, that is, if bracket is used, then it is called as the calyx are fused. So here you can see in case of Dhatura, the calyx are fused, so bracket will be used. Then if such line is drawn above the two alphabet, that is corolla and androecium, then it is called as adhesion. That is, the androecium are joined with the corolla. Now let us see this in case of Solanaceae, that is, example is Dhatura plant. So here in case of Dhatura plant, the sepals, they are fused together. So here you can see in case of Dhatura, the sepals are fused. Then corolla, petals are also fused. Here you can see all the petals are fused. Then these are anther and epipetalous stamen. Epipetalous stamen, that is, the these stamens are fused with the corolla, so it is called as epipetalous. That is, stamens are on the petals, so it is called as epipetalous. Then stigma, style and ovary, 33 parts of gynoecium. Now here in the floral diagram we will see the different symbol. That is, this part is called as mother axis, which the flower is attached to the plant. Now E and BR is written, that means the flower is E bracteate. So here you will not find the reduced leaf, so it is called as E bracteate. Then actinomorphic, we can divide into equal half from the radial, in the radial plane. Then this one, it is bisexual, both the part are present, that is carpel and stamen is present. So here you can see this one is carpel and these are stamen, so it is bisexual flower. Then calyx, they are 5 in number and bracket is drawn, so it is fused. So here calyx are fused, you can see the calyx are fused. Corolla, they are also 5 in number, you can see this corolla, they are 5 in number. And androecium, they are also 5 in number, so this androecium, they are 5 in number. And the line is drawn, so the stamens are on the corolla. And gynoecium, that is, the line is drawn below the alphabet G and it is 2 is written in the bracket. So carpels are 2 in number but both are fused together. This one is carpel. So it is bicarpellary, syncarpous and superior in case of Datura. Now let us see in case of pea plant, that is butterfly pea flower. This one is called as butterfly pea flower. Butterfly pea flower. So here we have studied, that is belonging to the family Fabaceae. So here the petals you can see, that is, one is standard, 2 are wings and 1 is keel, that is joined together, 2 are fused together. So here in this case you can see standard, then wings and keel, which will be fused together. Then in its the stamen is 9 plus 1 in number. 2 groups will be seen in case of stamen. Here you can see these are 9 and this one is single, here thin one. So it is 9 plus 2 in number. This is very thin here. So it is 9 plus 2 in number. 2 groups will be seen. Then its formula. Let us see the formula. It is bracteate. The flower is bracteate. Here we have seen bracts are present, reduced leaves are present. Then it is zygomorphic, that is, it can be cut into 2 equal half from only one vertical plane. Then it is bisexual, that is both calyx and carpel and stamen are present. Then calyx, they are 5 in number, they are fused together. Here calyx are 5 in number and they are fused together. Corolla is 1 plus 2 plus 2 and 2 are fused. So here corolla is 1 plus 2 plus 2, but it is fused together. Androecium 9 plus 1. So here androecium is 9 plus 1. This is one group and this is very thin. This one, which is 9 plus 2 in number. Here you can see this one. Then gynoecium is 1 and the line is drawn below the alphabet G. So it is monocarpellary and superior. So these are the 2 floral diagram and floral formula of Datura and butterfly pea flower. Thank you.